going to go with the Houston Texans on this one. They were a team going into the draft all offseason. All we talked about was how the Houston Texans screwed up having the #1 pick. And draft night, early on Thursday night, they changed that narrative so much so that you just look at Nick Caserio and D'Amico Ryans, you're like, they got to just be sitting back, kicking their feet up like, look at what we just did. Not only did they go C.J. Stroud with the 2nd overall pick, they traded up to get Will Anderson at the 3rd pick, which was huge for them as a franchise. You get an offensive cornerstone and a defensive cornerstone. The Texans went into the draft with 12 picks. They got 9 players in that draft. Only 2 of those slots did they actually draft at the original pick that they had. They were wheeling and dealing, moving up, moving back to get more players, more talent to surround a young core. Not only did they get those 2 guys in the 1st round, they also brought in a guy, Tank Dell, out of Houston, an explosive player, a receiver, another weapon for C.J. Stroud to have. As I'm looking at the draft Thursday night, you're just waiting for the Houston Texans. You're waiting to see what they're going to do at the #2 spot with so much chatter going on with C.J. Stroud. He's not going to go 2nd overall. And they're like, nope. We like him. We want to get our quarterback right here, but we also want one of these really good defensive players in the draft. So as I walk away, the weekend's over. You look back at the Houston Texans, and they have changed the narrative for the franchise, obviously bringing in D'Amico Ryans, but now adding 2 of the top players in the draft at the 2nd and 3rd overall spot. It's only, I think, the 3rd time since I don't know how long that a team has had 2 picks in the top 3.
So I was ready for them to trade up and get the 4 pick, too.
Why not?
Keep going. I wanted it. I was rooting for him.
I give him all the credit for keeping it tight, too, because D'Amico Ryans said after the draft that he and Nick Caserio, there was nothing to leak because only the 2 of us talked and told nobody. That's really hard to do, to keep that tight the way that they did. Give me the team that they traded with, the Arizona Cardinals. Now, a lot of times you'll hear after the draft, and we did about the Lions, that they would have taken Jahmyr Gibbs if they stayed at 6, right? And the Cardinals, they would have taken Paris Johnson if they stayed at. I believe that, and I know that because we heard that leading up to the draft that Paris was their guy. So to slide back, look how fired up he is. By the way, Paris, a good buddy of mine, so I can vouch for this kid and the character. Plus everything he's going to give you on the field. So from a draft pick itself standpoint, I thought this was a phenomenal pick. But in the meantime, picking up the draft capital that they did, now one of only 2 teams right now that has multiple first-round picks going forward next year. You expect the Packers are going to join them as the 3rd. And we talk about this draft next year. It's talked about as a quarterback draft. They may not need a quarterback, but even if you have 2 first-round picks, plus you got a high pick, if you don't need a quarterback, now you can get even more in that draft. They've got 6 picks in the first 3 rounds already next year. But the other part of this that I think is important for the Arizona Cardinals is right now they're trying to generate these good vibes with Kyler Murray. They're going to the statue unveiling. They're talking about how they're going to have this explosive offense going forward. They're trying to generate these good feelings with Kyler. Well, he loved Paris Johnson. He saw Paris on his visit and said, Paris, can you play right tackle? Can you play? And Paris was like, yeah, I can play anywhere. I'm telling these guys, we got to take you. We got to take you. So not that they selected him because of Kyler Murray, but it helps that you got the guy that he wanted. So I just see a lot of good things for the Arizona Cardinals coming out of this draft.
That statue trip was critical, I think. I loved it. And I've been really critical of Kyler for a lot of. I love that they did that. I'm not even kidding. Like, we got you right before the draft. Timing couldn't have been better. I have several people who won the draft, and I'm calling it the White Knuckle Club. This is the group that was watching being like, every pick when my team's in the college, bring it up. These 3 guys, I think, won. Because look across the board, they could have had the rug ripped out. They could have said, listen, there's 14 quarterbacks taken in this draft. There's a whole bunch of first-rounders. It could have been very easy for the Vikings to say, Kirk, we love you. You're really expensive. We're getting the next guy. Gino, cool story. We're getting the next guy. Mac, we don't love you. Not a cool story. We're getting the next. None of it happened. Not only did they not get the heir apparent taken out from under him, Kirk Cousins got a first-round receiver added to him. Geno Smith got a first-round receiver. They got presence, and you got to be watching this thing. Are they really going to do this? No. Jared Goff got one drafted out of underneath him. They got Hendon Hooker. Jared Goff knows that at some point, likely, he's not going to be playing for the Lions. Derek Carr got a quarterback added. Jimmy G did. Jordan Love did. Now, these are later guys, and Kirk Cousins had one later, too. But look, even the Eagles drafted a quarterback, and he wasn't from Georgia. So, everybody was getting quarterbacks eventually. Those 3 guys can just skate. The Patriots did not draft one. The Seahawks did not draft one, and they added receivers. Watching the draft for those guys has to be incredibly high stakes, and they could be laid back, whatever. But if you were Geno and they took Will Levis, or if you were Geno and they took Anthony Richardson, you're like, I guess I'm moving. They're not. I think those 3 guys won. Those are actual guys who have made plays in this league. With due respect to all the draft guys we're worshiping, A lot of them aren't going to work out, guys. Those three guys already did, and they did not get their replacement draft. I think they're winners.
I like that you went players and not just one specific team, because there was a vibe amongst those quarterbacks in particular, and that was a good couple of faces to look at there. I'm going with the How Dare You Club for this one, and how dare the rest of the league, as Daniel Jeremiah said on draft night, the opening night, how dare you let the Philadelphia Eagles run away with who they did in the first round. Specifically, it's one thing to jump up and get Jalen Carter. We knew the narrative around Jalen Carter and how he had a backstop. He had stopped interviewing with teams after the number 10 pick. You know that was going to be the number. He actually ended up going 9 to the Eagles. Okay, that's fine. He joins his Georgia Bulldog buddies and Jordan Davis and Nakobe Dean, and that's great. Later in the round, Daniel Jeremiah and Rich Eisen and Charles Davis, they're great. They're crushing it. To the point where, though, now DJ has at a loss for words when the Philadelphia Eagles are on the clock again in the second pick of the first round.
I'm like literally dumbfounded that they're going to end up with, if they end up with Jalen Carter and Nolan Smith.
If they come away with Jalen Carter and Nolan Smith, they will have had the best first round of anybody in this draft.
I was laughing so hard watching this moment because it was like, it's like when you're so struck by this thing that just happened in life, you have to say it repeatedly. I just had a baby. I just got engaged. The Eagles are about to get Nolan Smith after they got Jalen Carter. This is one of the most ridiculous polls in the first round defensively for a team that, sure, they scored 35 points in the Super Bowl this year. They also gave up 38. They said, not again. We're making our defense better. Then in the fourth round, they got Keely Ringo, a great guy in the secondary to add to your defense. What are we doing? The Eagles defense, they were good. They got that much better.